Hello, party people. It is Randy. I am here. I have a couple of projects to finish in the upstairs today before we can get moving on downstairs to work on some of our Sam's bead box, soft flex, dollar bead box, all the boxes. We have some leftover things from morning coffee. Unseen and Unbothered from this week. So we had made a number of earring projects and necklace projects, and we're going to go ahead and finish those up today. So let's get into that. Let's jump down to the mat. All right. So here we are. I'm in the upstairs. If you've never beaded in the upstairs, it's a whole thing. It kind of looks like the live, but you know. I've also got couple of things I gotta finish up here. So I have this guy, which needs some ends. Oh, and I'm losing my stuff. This guy we did yesterday. So I just gotta put an end on him. I think I had wanted to do bronze. Yes. So, we're just gonna finish up some things today. Usually they will fall apart. They're not wanting to today. There we go. All right. Crimp bead. I use a gold crimp tube. Oh, I'm using fine? Yeah, I'm using fine. Okay, so I think I'll go with a smaller crimp bead. You know what? I don't know. I might have to go with those guys. We'll see what happens. Let's see if I got my micro crimper up here. Oh, micro crimper! Alright, so this is on fine soft flex. So I'm using the size 1 tube. And I am going to use a horseshoe. And it will connect it with a jump ring. Because that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to run this back through there. Ooh. Nope. Okay, I'm going to try the crimped bead. That one don't want to work. It's Friday today. I got a whole bunch of stuff I gotta do. I would normally be at the bead store today, but I went on Tuesday, if you missed that, when my mom was here. So it's fine. Got a little extra day to do some stuff. I'm not mad at it. I'm just running this through a few beads here. Okay, so I'm using the horseshoe and the crimp bead, and now I need the regular crimper, not the mini crimper. And just gonna give that a crimp. good. Give that a trim. So do up the other side real quick. I figured before lunch I'd get these upstairs beading projects done. I got upstairs beading projects, downstairs beading projects, all around our stairs beading projects going on. You know, I gotta get gravity involved here. So it's not too tight, not too loose. Looks good. Bring this up just a smidge and crimp him. Alrighty. And some jump rings now. Gonna go with some 6s, ovals, of course. I'm an ovals girl. And I think I'll do extender chain on here, just in case somebody wants that. This is probably something that'll end up on my website. I really like it though. But they said you can't keep everything. I said, I don't know. I don't know. Can or not. I think you can do what you want. Alright, so I'm gonna put this guy on here. And there we go. Now, I could use the crimp cover, but I'm not feeling like I really necessarily have to. So, I think I might take one of these and maybe just put him in the end here. I don't love it. I thought I would love it. I don't. I'm just going to take it off. Remember not to panic. Alright, so this guy's donezo. It's got a little extender chain. Yeah. Nice. I like it. Alright, well that's one item we got done. Let's move on to the next. Alright, so the next items that I have here, I have some earrings. So this one's empty. I have these. So we kind of just split our beads. If you were following along with us, we kind of just split our beads and we're just like, alright, we're going to do some stuff. And so this is some of the stuff we were going to do. We had filigree and bone beads. Now, I don't know what I got going on here. I was going to put this in here, I think. Okay, well, we'll see if I can't get this a little tighter. This one here is sticking out. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So I'm just kind of like rolling this so that it tightens up. Almost like you would kind of like a crimp bead where you're tightening it, you know, and rolling with your plier. So that's what I'm doing. I've never done this before. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna give it a whirl. So I've kind of at this point got just like a little, kind of like a little cover for my bead, which I'm not mad at, though I do think it needs a little smidge of glue. So I'm just gonna put the glue the smidgiest of glue kind of around the edge of the bead here, and not a lot, honestly. And then I'm gonna pull them down. I'm gonna pull them down a little bit over the bead because I'm gonna put another bead in there, and I want it to look like it's kind of becoming a cap. So let's do up the other one. This is the bead I'm gonna put in there. So these were like just little bell filigrees that we had sold on the sale. And so I'm just literally gonna wrap this guy like a burrito here. Let's see, did I go straight on in the middle? I think I might have went straight on in the middle. Let me try that first. And then after I had done that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna roll it, making sure this one is done up. Okay, a little bit of a pokey edge there. And we're rolling. Rolling, rolling. This one looks like it almost split a little bit. But anyways, it worked out. So I'm going to do the same with this one with the glue. And bring it down past the bead. And then I'm gonna need a ball head pin for this. These are drying, so I'm just kind of letting them dry a little bit. Gonna need some earring wires. That's pretty cute. Something different anyway. And that's what I like about it. So these guys are not completely dry yet, but I'm just being careful not to mess with it. Couple of jump rings and we're good to go. I think I will use some teenies if I have some. Let me just see if I do. Some tinker tots for us. Tinker tots are anything under 4mm. 4mm and below. Now these don't necessarily have a front and a back. Well, mine don't anyways, yours might. So yeah. funky hinge? What's happening? Oh, evidence that you should just check your earring wears before you go whipping them on your earrings. I think it does. Alright, well, remember not to panic. We'll just put on a new one. There we go. Alright, so there is those guys. They're looking pretty good. They still have to dry, so I'm going to hold them like this, but this is what they look like. I'm not mad at it. We'll see how that goes. Gives a little something. Okay, so there's those. We're going to put those to the side in this little cup so they can dry up. And we'll probably give them a look-see later on. All right, moving on to these ones here. We're cruising, we're cruising. Oh yeah, these guys. Okay, these guys I wanted to do almost like a flower situation with all these extra amethyst and little bits and bobs. Now, I think, let me check out the ball head pin situation. The ball head pin situation with these bronze are kind of getting low, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So we could do gold, or I do have these bronze just head pins. Like they don't have a ball, they're just head pins. I mean, we got them. We got them, we might as well use them, huh? It's either that or we could use gold. Either way. I think like bronze and gold go together well. It doesn't bother me to use bronze and gold together, but that's me. All right, so here's kind of the idea. What I want to do is I want to wind these up. So let me split these out. So each has the same amount. And then I kind of want to hang all these down from the cones. Utilize this as the stem. That's kind of the idea. So I'll start here. And there's a couple of ways you could do this. You could just string them up. You could do, you could even like rosary chain them. You could do them all one at a time. Like it's really up to you. I'm just kind of doing whatever I feel in the moment. So I'm going to do a drop and then two of these little amethyst. I'll wind those up. So now we have to remember this is going to go through there. And this cone is kind of quite large. So look, if I just go like that, he's not even going to show through. So I could either fill with seed beads or, which is I think maybe that's what I'll do. Here's some pink ones sitting on my desk. I'll just use these. Alright, we'll fill with a few seed beads. No problem. These are pink. You don't have to use pink if you don't want to. Let's start with 5 and see how far that gets us. In my opinion, not really far enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So now we're at 10 seed beads. All right, now we're getting somewhere. All right. So like that. I'm gonna leave him here. Now this one, I'm gonna do the drop and a seed bead just to bring it together, an amethyst, a seed bead, an amethyst, a seed bead, an amethyst, and a seed bead and an amethyst. Now, I'm in debate if I'm going to like these two together because they're kind of looking like they're going to be almost the same size, which I don't like. So instead, I think I will leave these two off, and I'll fill a few seed beads. So I have one on all there already. So 4, 5. Let's see what that gives us. So technically it would look like this. At this point. And then I'm going to add a third one. This is fine. I'm not mad at it. Okay, so that's kind of our situation. Now these are going to stick here. So I'm just debating, like, they are kind of stiff. I don't know if I'm in love with that. You know, maybe I want to, I don't really want to string them because that would be kind of a pain in the patoose. But what if I change the array and I put this in here? And then they were all hanging from this cap. That could be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to make the others like this. So I have a drop. I have 2 amethyst. And I have 10 seed beads. Okay. Then I have a drop, seed bead, amethyst, seed bead, amethyst, and then 5 seed beads. Last one, seed bead, amethyst, seed bead, amethyst, and then 10. Couldn't do that again. Okay, now for this portion. So now I decided I want to put these on there. And I think what I'll do is I'll just do one here, one here, one here, one here for fun. Just for funsies. I don't know if this will be long enough. Let me just check. It's kind short. Let's see. Don't know that I'm going to be able to use that. I mean, if I did a simple loop, I could, but I don't really want to do a simple loop. I don't really want to do a simple loop right here, but I'll give it a whirl. I will give it a whirl, see if I like it. I don't think I'm gonna, but okay. I didn't initially plan to do a simple loop right here, so it's a little problematic. Yeah, I'm not loving that. Not loving it. Not loving it. Okay, where's my, I think I have 2 ball head pins left. And this is why I like to use the ball head pins, the either 2 3/4 inches or the actual 3-inch ball head pins. And I know some people get weird about, you know, cutting them off or whatever when you're only using like maybe a bead or something, but honestly, I'm like, if you really wanted to use that other part, you could. And I honestly just am like, I like this better, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, so there we go. So I'm going to wrap this, and I don't generally do simple loops. I usually always do a wire, like a wrap loop, which is this, where you wrap it around. So, you know, you end up using that tail anyway, so there you go. My opinions, allegedly. So here we are. Now I am going to have to wrap up all of these. This one's got to come off because that is not what we want. I'm kind of, you guys, that's how my Friday's going. I'm kind of like doing a little bit of beading, and then I'm like, okay, gotta do dishes. And then I'm doing a little beading, and I'm like videos, like I'm doing videos. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta go put the laundry in. And I do a little bit of videos. I'm like, all right, I gotta do the weeding in the garden. Although it did just rain. I mean, last night and all yesterday it rained, so everything is pretty wet. I would like to mow today, but might have to wait till tomorrow. And then I'm going to have to do that in the daytime because it says we're going to have more weather going on in the night. I'm just like, okay. So hopefully I can get it done. Now let me wrap these up. Hopefully I can get it done before the next storm comes. It's getting pretty wild out there, man. Let me tell you what. Ooh, these ones here are not a stainless steel, but they're feeling a lot, they're feeling really hard to bend, these guys. These, not ball head pins, just head pins. I don't know where they come from. Probably got them somewhere, I don't remember. But I'm not too terribly worried about it because this is going to go all inside the bead cap anyway, so it's not like it's got to be... It's a bug on me. It's not like it's got to be, you know, super pretty or anything, so I'm just leaving the tail, a little smidge of tail, because it's not really winding up very good. It's fine. As long as it is wound up, I'm not worried. Ooh. Yeah, this one is longer than the others, so it's a little bit questionable. It's a little bit questionable. Good thing this little guy don't have to be really pretty, because it isn't gonna be. Heyo. Broken. Alright, let me try another one. Okie dokie. Stop moving around. This one's been real problematic. It's just running away. So just gonna call that good, I guess. Alright, so now what I want to do is I'll get out a little bit of wire. And I think I will go with a 22. Okay, this is a Soft Flex 22 in vintage bronze. And I'm just going to get myself a little snippet of that. And I'm going to make kind of a larger loop down here. Okay, happy lollipop head. Here we are. Okay. And then open it up, and I'm going to hang these. So I'm just going to go with the taper. So smallest, medium, large, and then the bow bead. Okay, let's see what we get here. Yeah. I think that's going to be fine. I'm just going to take and wire wrap this. And I'm going to wire wrap up and then down because I want this wire here to be a little chunkier because we're going to put the cone over the top and I don't want it to go through the cone. Okay, so it's got kind of a chunkier wire situation. And like I said, these are not, I didn't take the time to trim them and do all that stuff because you're not going to see that anyway. Plus I was struggling with those head pins that I had. Alright, so now I'm going to take the cone, and this is up to you. You can, you know, maybe you want to make your cone smaller, or maybe you want to leave it the way it is. I'm just going to leave it the way it is, I think. You could also paint this. You could do a patina paint, you know. So let me see what we're working with. And this is how it would look. And I'm just thinking, like, do I love this? Is this something I love? I don't know if I do. Maybe I do. interesting. It's definitely different. I don't know how I feel about it right now. I need one of these guys. So I'm gonna take a little metal here, and I'm gonna put a little pink on here. I'm debating if I want to make the cone a little smaller. Or if I just want to change it a little bit. I think I'm just going to bend these out so it doesn't look so straight. So it looks more like a flower situation. And I think that might help my desire to want to like it more, you know? Okay, and then I am debating, like, even now that I have that, do I want to go in a little more? I think I do. I'm going to make these two kind of come together a little bit more just by rolling it. Like this. And then I'm going to just give it a little bit of a squeeze. Alright. Let's see how I like that. I don't want this to be twisted. There we go. Okay. I'm definitely thinking I like this better than what we had before. So that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and wire wrap this. So let me put that onto an earring wire. It is different and cute. I do like it. I wouldn't say it's like the best earring I've ever made, but it's, I mean, it's something different. Which is what we were kind of going for with this filigree and bone situation. So there's that. I got that going on. Let me just take a look. I'm like, maybe it's just because it's not hanging the way like it would hang if it was on your ear. You know, I'm not mad at it. Alright, so I'll whip up the other side and then I'll show you what they look like together. I think I might also have some lunch. I'll be back. Okay guys, here they are finished up. So there's those ones. Dunzo. Pretty cute. Different, but cute. That's what we're going for. So we'll put those guys over here. And we'll move on to the next one. All right, what do we got next? Oh, we have half of this one to finish up, it looks like. This one we did on morning coffee. I've already kind of shown you that one, so I'll just put this one to the side. These guys here, I believe, let's see. I think it's these ones that have strands. All right, so here's our next round. Okay, so one of these are leftover from a necklace that I made, a knotted necklace, and this is one of the things that I do with these. Sometimes I use them for bracelets or, you know, whatever, but this one already has a needle on it, which is lovely. So I think what I'll do is I'll get, I wish I had a little Handmade. Like, what do I want? I want, I don't think I have any bronze. Those red bronze, those are all red bronze. They're all red bronze. So I'm going to grab up a little oval jump ring. Well, actually, it's not going to be little, it's going to be an 8. An 8. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down in the middle. And I'm going to tie it. This one has a bigger hole, so it's going to cover that up a little bit. You don't have to let it, you could leave it loose. And then I'm going to put a bead on the bottom. Maybe one of these. It's kind of small. So one of these has a needle on it and one of them doesn't. And I don't know, I just don't really want to mess around too much with a bead that doesn't have a large enough hole. So I'm going to try one of these red ones, because I don't really want to have to make a needle for it. So there we go. Take them both, create a knot. May have to create another knot. That one looks like it is going to hold. And then I'm just going to make some tails for him with these other beads. cute. And do the other side. There's those ones. Pretty good. We'll put these over here with the others. All right, on to the next one. Okay, so I think with these guys, we wanted to create like a bell shape. So I'm gonna wrap this around here just as a way to get the shape. Okay, and then I'll pull it off. And I'm gonna wrap these two down. And basically what I want to be able to do is try to get this in there flat enough so that I can bring these two leaves together. I'm going to bend this one up, and I'm going to bend this one up, and I'm going to try to bring them together. That. And what I'm hoping I can do is I can get a jump ring or a wire. Maybe I'll try wire. Try this 22 gauge wire. And first things first, I'm going to create a ball head pin. So I'm going to wrap. And then I'm going to create my bead, make a little nest, a little basket for my bead here. And then I'm going to want to create like kind of a large loop. Okay, happy lollipop, open it up. And with this side, I want to be able to string it through these two little ends. Hopefully, there we go. As I say, hopefully I won't lose the shape of my wire. Okay. Grab a hold of that and wrap down. Okay, so now we have that guy. Oh, I forgot a lot of ball head pins. Well, maybe I'll use a gold one. I have a gold one. Okay, so now I'm going to take this little guy and string this ball head pin up through there. Hopefully. I mean, he feels like he's going to stay on there, but I would feel more comfortable if I had like a spacer or something. So I'm going to back out of this and put a spacer on. Try to. I can. Obviously, this probably would have been better if I would have done it first. Trying to get this out of here. Keeps bending. Get out of there, you. I'm just gonna stick one of these little beads on there. Because I still want it to be able to get through there. So it can't be too big. Not that one, I guess. I wanted just like a little spacer. Maybe one of these brown ones. I mean, these are. I kind of wanted like a flat one, you know? Oh, whoops. I dropped something. I'm not seeing anything. There's a little sparkling rondelle. I don't know if that's not small enough. Alright, so let's try this. officially afternoon time. Not quite as far as I want it to be. Here we are. I feel like I just made these ones. I think I want to put these ones on a necklace. I'm going to do another necklace with these ones. Alright, my party people, here we are. I just wanted to show you all that we made today. A couple of pairs of earrings here. Well, today and I guess this week, because I did do a couple necklaces over the course of the week. These guys, which I'm pretty sure are done drying by now. This one, I didn't get his friend made. I don't know if I'm completely 100% in love with that one, so I didn't get that one completely finished. This is the one that I'm keeping, the first one that we made. I made this other one. This one has one of the smaller focal beads on it, but I like the larger one. And then we made this guy as well. Get him on there. Get on there, you. All right, so that is what we have accomplished with this strand of beads. Now I will say, I do have the other side of this earring left, and then I had these left as well. I just was tired. I was tired. I'm like, well, you know, for another day. We'll put those in the stash. But basically, these are all the beads from using one of the strands of bone beads that we sell on Thunderhorse Descendant, including, well, also in these. So you can make quite a few items if you want to. So we would have 2, 4, 6 pairs of earrings and 3 necklaces, and then 7 pairs of earrings and 3 necklaces. It's kind of however you want to work it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know down in the comments. This is technically like an after morning coffee video, but it did take a lot of time today. I was in and out doing chores and stuff, so it did take pretty much all day. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.